that shit drop, you step all the way on their neck, step on their neck and their head with that shit.
Fine then, I ain't show no mercy, we gon' show them boy what time it is. I pop out like I'm Samuel, I got time to kill. Haters thought I died, I survived. They don't know how I did it, got it out the mud, straight to glory. They don't know how I feel, he nice but he don't show them skills, how I show them skills. He ride but he don't work the wheel, how I work the wheel. They mad, I'm too solid, circle tight, yeah, vacuum seal. No, they want my life, I ain't worried, I got rank for real. I got real soldiers, kill for me, nigga, watch yourself. They say you been in beast mode lately, you is not yourself. When you dropping that fire, precious marriage, they inquiring. They can't stop what's coming, but I see them conspiring. Cross the line, them firing. This bitch here, finna break the spin. No kindness, I don't trust you, circle small. You can keep your features. Me and my niggas don't keep no secrets. In the field like Jeepers Creepers. Say they want some smoke, dawg. So I brought these chimney sweepers. Coming like we coming, you can't even cap. These niggas don't run it like we run it, bitch, don't even start. Bitch, I'm with my niggas till the end, till death do us part. So if you wanna leave, you can leave, bitch. Bless your heart, fine then. I ain't show no mercy, we gon' show them boy what time it is. I pop out like I'm Samuel, I got time to kill. Haters thought I died, I survived. They don't know how I did it, got it out the mud, straight to glory. They don't know how I feel, he nice but he don't show them skills, how I show them skills. He ride but he don't work the wheel, how I work the wheel. Ooh, I got a man, circle tight, yeah, vacuum seal. I heard they want my life, I ain't worried, I got rate for real. Take over in effect, yeah, I'm fully focused. You might not see it on me, just know it's women, that bitch fully loaded. Ooh, yeah, we up and rolling. Told them I need major motion. Think I'm joking, I'ma school them niggas like they baby Jody. Got it out the dust, now I'm too clean, don't know why they hate me. What you want out life, dawg? Guns and butter, baby boy. UPK top, dawg. Certified road runner. I'ma turn that econ line van to a damn tank. I got chopper stash in the attic like they Anne Frank. They had that shit on lock till I snapped on them like bolt cutters. You cannot play both sides, gotta choose your colors. See him throwing that one up with that W, that's my blood, bro. Fine then, I ain't show no mercy, I'm gon' show them boy what time it is. I pop out like I'm Samuel, I got time to kill. Haters thought I died, I survived. They don't know how I did it, got it out the dust, straight to glory. They don't know how I feel, he nice but he don't show them skills, how I show them skills. He ride but he don't work the wheel, how I work the wheel. Ooh, I got a made, circle tight, yeah, vacuum seal. Said they want my life, I ain't worried, I got rank for real.
Yeah. UPK shit, man, One West. Hey. I'm a UPK nigga, I'm stuck in my ways. That's on them, letting cowards fill up they ranks. Goddamn, lost tribes got them following waves. Loyalty a lifestyle, nigga, I'm just saying. Yeah, I'm a saint, no New Orleans, it's going up. Next spot, we at the B&B. I'm turned up, I pull up in the SRT. Burning rubber, hey, UPK shit. Look, met her at the club, told her pull up to the lobby. She know I'm in the coat, we're all black, no Illuminati. This my other half shit, I can't move without it. These my motherfucking brothers, yeah, what I'm gonna do without them, yeah. If it's beef, I can't wait to sink my teeth in. Niggas going overboard, they off the deep end. Why you tripping off that hoe? That's some weak shit. Told him put me in the game cause I love defense. Yeah, put me in the game, coach. Fuck you thought, he let his colors fly. He ain't cut, we cut him off. Yeah, bounce out, let my fringes swing. Yeah, I'm a dog, and she say she find me interesting. Yeah, want me to call, put me in the game, coach. Fuck you thought, he let his colors fly. He ain't cut, we cut him off. Ay, bounce out, let my fringes swing. Yeah, I'm a dog, and she say she find me interesting. Yeah, want me to call, I ain't gotta settle, I got options, ma. No, I stand on business, my name not Tazar. I'll pop you with this pocket rock. Feed a nigga shells like a taco truck. Hey, this bitch got sound effects, it go I ain't trippin' on no drink, got bottles in the room. I'm in Durham, North Carolina, bitch, it's 12 a.m. Look at them, they ain't none of us and we ain't them. I told them put me in the game, coach. Fuck you thought, ayy, let his colors fly. He ain't cut, we cut him off. Ayy, bounce out, let my fringes swing. Yeah, I'm a dog. Ayy, she say she find me interesting. Yeah, want me to call? Put me in the game, coach. Fuck you thought, ayy, let his colors fly. He ain't cut, we cut him off. Ayy, bounce out, let my fringes swing. Yeah, I'm a dog. Ayy, she say she find me interesting. Want me to call? Yeah, yeah. UPK shit, man, you already know what it is. It's the 50.
Back roll.
Send my bro a kite quick. Ties of war, we ain't forget about you. Keep your light lit. Rappers can't see, most of them scared to witness. Go and close your eyes, there's one right here for the trenches. Bad bitches, natural hair or extensions. Hood niggas that'll probably grip like some dentures. Brothers on them fences, 23 and 1 out. Praying that that commissary hit before it run out. Bitches on the gram, dog filter with their tongue out. Couldn't stay home because they found the dugout. Closed casket, burner in the low jacket. My co-captain, riding on these whole rappers, my hoes fabulous. Now I don't mean that derogatory, but I'm a player and there's no my women riding for me. I avoided Maury, I got 2 jets. If I can't make it through for them, then I'm useless. Sit down that roof, Chris, with a couple bosses. After the war, just to count our losses. It's not many. You see a smile on my face, but I'm not friendly. Going on my waist, sipping white Henny. I just hope this shit go right. Living in the dark, you don't know light. Gotta got my heart with my bow tie. Waiting on the swab in my whole life. I just hope this shit go right. Living in the dark, you don't know life. Gotta got my heart with my bow tie. Living in the swab in my whole life. My whole life. It's so melodic. When I be dropping this ebonics, this ghetto phonics, it got me on the level supersonic. My bomb atomic, and you know where you can find me. Somewhere probably folding this paper origami. My name is pure as the Sani. My wave is like a tsunami. I went from 0 to 100, feeling like Ricky Bobby. I made a deal with the Reaper. Got a couple wives, they some keepers. Talk a lot of shit, but you can't walk a mile in my sneakers. Bitches go to Miami, come home with change features. Now she got a BBL, her ass fatter. Trying to show up all them niggas that laughed at her. Now when they see her, they only wanna fuck her. They just wanna touch her, they don't wanna cuff her. They just wanna come and kick it with her like a punter. Turned her to a runner, now it's all aboard the train. Fenty on her face, but it's not concealing the pain, it's a shame. That's why I'm in the hood like some rap snacks. I know niggas kill you and your mama for a scat pack. Dark tint, matte black, they do it for half that. Had you like 90s Missy in a fucking trash bag. I'm from Philly, we don't do bank accounts, just cash app. I spit a verse and I just watch the time slow. This that guy flow, this that shit that rappers die for. It's that uncut Taha Wall straight from Pablo Escobar. I be at the bar like Moscato. They think it's effort, but no, this that block work. Make the countermeasures, take pleasures, making an op hurt. Light is in the sky, cause every verse is a concert. My mind work at speed, y'all can't fathom. Listen to the words of a champion. And can the streets need another anthem? I just hope this shit go right. Living in the dark, you don't know light. Gotta got my heart with my bow tie. Waiting on the swab in my whole life. I just hope this shit go right. Living in the dark, you don't know light. Gotta got my heart with my bow tie. Living in the swab in my whole life. My whole life.
They killed, give me Isaiah 14 and 21. They did the same thing to my people. So you said that they put millions of my people. Should a murderer go to jail for murdering? Absolutely. Should a thief go to jail when he steals? Absolutely. Should a robber pay back the money he robbed? Absolutely. So why shouldn't the white man pay for what he did? That's right. That's right. One day you'll see just
expected to grow. Just obstacle set in the road. That a result of me selling my soul. The story I'm telling is cold, but yet it's what everyone knows. The white man's the devil is known. America was never our home. Only a place of captivity, safe facility, hating, disfigure me. They claim that I'm lazy, be killing me. Maybe this slavery draining my energy. 400 years and counting. The trail of my tears is countless. Main fact that I'm here is astounding, but I can't wait till this shit is surrounded. Ready to tangle my king and the angel, be ready to rap. Crack in the sky, nuclear missiles and make it official. I'm capturing every cracker surviving. Put them all in chains where they need to be. Slavery for me. And let the whole world see that with them in the cage is safer in the streets. Put the dog on a leash. Get resolved for the beast. 144, get the ruler show, we could all be at peace. As soon as the trumpets are sound, your kingdom we busting it down. The only way justice is found, the time for your judgment is now.
Do you see just how it feels? Payback is a dog. Dog is a dog. Payback is a dog. Dog is a dog. Payback is a dog. Dog is a dog. Payback is a dog. Dog is a dog.
Look, ain't no remorse in my blood slip. It won't be no compromise. Now it's time to feed the worms. Watch his body turn to flies. I clutch iron while you trust the lies. The next Glock I buy gon' be Gen 5. I get it customized. And sending shots off like farewell. Praying payback come back around like a carousel. Still remember your Honda's words ringing in my head like bells. Said you in this body, you fit the Lord, fuck the cartel. Triangle choke, apply pressure to the game like I did Von Dale. Payback's a bitch in a dress, she a bombshell. Revenge is dish served cold, I just hope they making oxtail. Glock fresh out the box, I swear it got that new car smell. Made myself a target in a world of mad shooters. That was designed fire for our babies to pass through. In the day of our king's reign, I'll be overzealous. They bought my jealous, I bought brand new parabellums.
Do you see just how it feels? Payback is
Backstage.
Yeah, nigga. Fake ass nigga.
You ain't no Israelite, but you a gospelite, bitch.
Fuck you talking about?
If that nigga won't walk, bitch, we ready. It ain't hard to find us. Hawk, I keep that stick locked, loaded, boy, he'll fade you line up. Young nigga named Slayer, what you think, boy, you be done to try. Soft coast shit, we bout it. UPK, you solid, little bitch think I'm crazy, think I'm playing like bitch, I ain't the one. Warfare every day, so who is you, bitch? I don't need your love. Killers right round the way, what you think? I love this brotherhood, a hood. More than you, bitch. Sharp on shit, I'm bout it. UPK too solid. Fuck nigga don't want war. It ain't enough clips in your army. All the bitches wanna take my piece. All they hoes wanna take my piece. All the nigga wanna take my piece. No, I can't let a dog take it from me. I can't let a dog take it from me. You a hoe study and you dummy. And these bitches really out this bitch walking around like they don't know nothing. And a lame nigga fall for them and get set up for the coins and get gunned down, man down. Shoulda took the time, get a damn no. But I see the starter and I show her. She could never get a priest hoeing. You a dirt ass, rust ass neck bitch with a fake ass jury. In Tennessee while I'm touring. It's a Tennessee, but she luring. Yeah, that sucker duck bitch ass boy, fuck nigga over that bit muggin'. I say, if that nigga won't walk, bitch, we ready. It ain't hard to find us. Hawk, I keep that stick locked, loaded, boy, he'll fade you line up. Young nigga name is Slayer, what you think, boy, you be done to try. Soft coast shit, we bout it. UPK, you solid, little bitch think I'm crazy, think I'm playing like bitch, I ain't the one. Warfare every day, so who is you, bitch? I don't need your love. Killers right round the way, what you think? I love this brotherhood, a hood. More than you, bitch. You a lame nigga down to me. Eat candy, but I'm sucker free. You a little nigga, ain't none of me. Base up, boy, I fit a beat. Yeah, AR-223. Draco with a magazine. Yeah, that clip run like limousine. I shoot your ass in the spleen. Boy, I bust your ass in the temple. We debating by the temple. Tell the truth, boy, you's a victim. And you're scoring off like a lizard. Nigga walk down my road. Why does nigga come down my road? Boy, come down my road. Boy, I charge your ass toll fee. I'm a real big priest, nigga. UPK play for keys, nigga. Command general get a damn order, but ain't nothing me to damn kill you. I was stalking his ass like a cat. All weapons, boys full of tech. Boy, like a close comeback. Nigga, I popped off for a neck. If that nigga won't walk, bitch, we ready. It ain't hard to find us. Hawk, I keep that stick locked, loaded, boy, he'll fade you line A young nigga named Slayer. What you think? Boy, you be done to try. South Coast shit, we bout it. UPK shoot solid. Little bitch think I'm crazy. Think I'm playing like bitch, I ain't the one. Warfare every day, so who is you, bitch? I don't need your love. Killers right round the way. What you think? I love this brotherhood or hood? More than you, bitch.
Christ said 7 women gonna be on one nigga in the end time. Nigga, fuck wrong with you, boy. Stressed by that damn hoe ass bitch. Fake ass nigga too. Dumb ass motherfucker. Fuck you.
Shalom, so you're on mute.
Hey Shalom, this is the Wednesday history class. Also check out Commanding Journey Johanna's radio show. Last week we went over Christmas being Yule. This week we're gonna go over Christmas and Saturnalia, how it's all the same thing, how it's just disguised as different holidays. But we'll probably finish off a few slides from last week before we move on. Because we're running a bit late, I'm gonna jump straight into it. It's lucky if you could get this one for me, Banyan, we'll go to the show.
Sorry. We're collected and decorated with candles and other ornaments to symbolize the sun, stars, and the moon, and were also used as remembrances for the departed.
See, so now on the trees, they decorated it with these things. These things was decorated with the sun, the moon, the stars, and that's what you put on the trees today. Go ahead.
The candles were mainly used to celebrate the sun's return and light. Candles are still used in celebrating Christmas occasions.
And now it goes, candles were mainly used to celebrate the sun's return and light. Candles are still used in celebrating Christmas occasions. So now in certain Christmas occasions, they have candles, they have lights, and all of those things. All of these things was idol worship. And funnily enough, the Bible talks about don't be dismayed at the signs of heaven. And all over the trees, they put like things which is the signs of heaven on there. Whatever they see in the skies, now it's on their tree. So what you see in the sky is the sun, the stars, and the moon. And now they put those things on their trees. On some people's Christmas tree, they have like a star on the top. And then I'm sure they will tell you that that star is Christ. They'll tell you that star symbolizes Christ.
I think this is the star that the wise men followed.
Yes, that's the one. It says the star that the wise men followed. So now they was putting these things on their trees before the wise men followed anything. Before the wise men followed anything, they still had this on their tree.
That's right.
So it makes zero sense. So go ahead.
In short, Christmas is for Christianity, while Yule is celebrating the wheel of the year.
So now they said, in short, Christmas is for Christianity, while Yule is celebrating the wheel of the year. And we went over the wheel of the year. Like the wheel of the year has Samhain and all of those things on there. So in that wheel of the year, there's 8 feasts in that wheel of the year. That's what you go ahead.
However, several religions have adopted pagan rituals, which
And
is
now
why
several religions have adopted pagan rituals, and nearly every religion's adopted some form of pagan ritual, man. Every last religion you can name has adopted pagan rituals. Go ahead.
which is why Christians settled on December 25th to celebrate birth.
And it goes that this is why Christians settled on December 25th. So they settled on that day. And the crazy thing about Christmas is people that ain't even Christian are celebrating Christmas, which is crazy. Because people that don't believe in nothing, listen, from an atheist can celebrate Christmas. That says a lot, man. Even atheists that don't believe in God celebrate this Christmas thing, which lets you know this Christmas thing means nothing. If an atheist can celebrate the same thing, so lucky, go ahead.
Settled on December 25th to celebrate the birth of Jesus Christ. Hence, the occasion coincides with pagan festivals that honor pagan gods.
And it goes, hence the occasion coincides with pagan festivals that honor pagan gods. So they're letting you know December 25th coincides with other pagan festivals. That's what they're saying right there. That December 25th coincides with other pagan festivals. And it does, because a lot of pagan festivals would take place around this time of year. The winter solstice and all of these things would take part around this time of year. And it lines up with the wheel of the year when a lot of these things will take place. It says here, it says, hence the occasion coincides with pagan festivals that honor the pagan gods. That's Christmas, man, which is pagan. It's letting you know this right there. Go ahead.
The Yule festival was a pagan celebration later Christianized and transformed
Oh,
into
it says
Christmas.
the Yule festival was a pagan celebration which was later Christianized. So Yule predates Christmas and they Christianized it, meaning they adopted it and turned it into this Christian nonsense. Go ahead.
Around the 4th century, Roman Emperor Constantine declared Christianity the empire's official religion.
So now, before this, they wasn't celebrating Christmas, man. They wasn't celebrating Christmas before this. Now it says around the 4th century, so this is the year 300 and something. Go ahead. That's when he made Christianity the Roman Empire's state religion. Go ahead.
This profoundly impacted how Christmas was celebrated, as many pagans were converted to Christianity. Christmas was an attempt by the emperor to persuade pagans to convert to Christianity by insinuating the birth of Jesus into the Yule celebrations.
So now that's how they got the pagans involved. And what you'll see is people that celebrate Christmas, it's pagans from everywhere, man. At first, the Romans wanted the pagans involved, the Christians wanted the pagans involved, and them Christians didn't even realize that they was pagans, man. What this was is pagans linking up with pagans. So it was, this was a pagan on pagan link up. And one man's just spun it one way, and then the pagans started to celebrate it and be like, oh wow, we believe that too, let's all celebrate this. And with that is Christmas. What you get from all that is Christmas. Go ahead.
In the 9th century, King Haakon of Norway introduced Christianity to Scandinavia.
So now it says in the 9th century, King Haakon of Norway introduced Christianity to Scandinavia. Now the 9th century is the year 801 going forward up until the year 900. So that would be the 9th century. Go ahead.
He banned pagan celebrations by forcing them to abandon the Yule festival in favor of Christmas.
See,
But as
he banned them to put away the Yule festival and accept Christmas. So now in Norway, they were celebrating what? Yule. So he got them to ban that and celebrate Christmas instead. If the King Haakon of Norway didn't do that, Norway would be celebrating Yule today. But now in favor of Christianity, he got them to drop the name Yule and now it's Christmas. Go ahead.
but allowed them to follow some of the regional Yule customs like drinking ale. These two events helped to shape Christmas into the holiday we know
So
today.
now, these events help shape Christmas into the holiday we know today. Go ahead.
While the original pagan origins of the holiday have been largely forgotten,
So
they
now they say
still
a lot of the original ways of Yule, a lot of it's forgotten now. But saying that what Christianity has kept a lot of it. Christmas has kept a lot of what they got from Yule. Go ahead.
they still influence many ways we celebrate Christmas today. Here are some similarities between Yule and Christmas customs.
So now they're saying here are some similarities between Yule and Christmas customs. Go ahead.
Cancer. Timing. Both holidays are celebrated around the winter solstice. Yule
See,
is
this will give you similarities. Both holidays are celebrated around the winter solstice. Go ahead.
Yule is celebrated for 12 days from the winter solstice, which
Yule
falls
is celebrated for 12 days from the winter solstice, and you'll see that 12 days of Christmas nonsense is around. It's 12 days also. So you see the 12 days from Yule, the 12 days from Christmas. See that a lot of it is the same. Every year we go over Christmas, people think, yo, these niggas is some haters that is bitter that they didn't get no presents. That's what they think. I think we're haters that are bitter that we didn't get no presents. That's what they think. We're bitter and we're miserable and we didn't get presents that we think we deserve. So we're finding ways to ruin their Christmas. That's what people make out. But we out here actually trying to save your life.
That's right.
Christmas is, honestly, Christmas is some nonsense, man. Imagine this. As black people, we can just celebrate things which is lawful and you will have a way better time. Imagine if we put all of this into celebrating something that we're supposed to celebrate. Imagine, like I see black people have a zeal of God, but not according to knowledge, man. Because I've been looking all on the internet and I've been seeing people with the turkey, the lamb leg, the mutton, all of them saying, yo, we're ready for tomorrow, prep. And Benjamin, the food that they're cooking, yo, the prep is prepped. And I'm saying, damn, if they put all of that into serving the Lord with all of that, Christ probably be moved with compassion and say, oh, I think I need to go back down sooner, man. Let me go save them sooner. But they're doing all of this in the name of a lie. Listen, Benjamin, you know it's serious when you see a nigga season up the turkey with the thyme. That's in the thyme then hanging out there behind of the turkey. Get the thyme and every other seasoning. I said, damn, imagine they're doing all of that for a day that was against God. It's crazy, man. And then we wonder why sometimes the Lord has to send famines and so forth. The Lord said, yo, you ate until you was fat on the pagan days, man, but on my day you didn't want to eat, so don't eat no day. Whereas people, we always complain, oh, we broke, we got no money. But when it comes to Christmas, the amount of money we spend, it's insane, man. We're spending money on top of money. It's lucky. Go ahead, Benjamin.
Another one, Council, which falls on December 21st in the Northern Hemisphere. In comparison, Christmas is celebrated on December 25th.
See, so now theirs would fall on December 21st, and these that celebrate Christmas on December 25th. So it's around the same time of year to do it, same month, same customs. Go ahead.
Decorating with greenery. One of the most popular decorations for Yule and Christmas is evergreen branches and wreath.
Evergreen branches and wreaths, and they decorate it like that on Yule, they decorate it like that on Christmas. Evergreen branches and leaves. Go ahead.
No tree would survive except the evergreen trees in Scandinavia due to harsh winters.
No tree would survive except the evergreen tree. And Nimrod, they claim Nimrod's spirit lived in this evergreen tree. And that's the reason why the tree was evergreen, because Nimrod's spirit's in it and he's alive and the tree's alive. So they had evergreen trees in Scandinavia because of the harsh weather conditions. Every other tree, the leaves would fall off and brown and so forth. Go ahead.
So Viking natives used to decorate and carve evergreen trees to resurrect the spirit of other trees because evergreen symbolize life and growth.
See? And so the evergreen symbolized life. And who else believed that? Ramesses, whatever it's Ramesses. She believed that same thing. This tree symbolizes life. And bring gifts to this evergreen tree. And that's what they used to do. And that's what people do today. But
which is especially important during the dark winter months. Post-Christianization of Yule, the tradition of decorating an evergreen tree is still evident when celebrating Christmas.
And says the evergreen tree is still evident when celebrating Christmas. Good.
Third is Santa Claus during the Yule celebration.
Now they're going to give you the link between Santa Claus as well. Go ahead.
Children in Germanic regions filled their boots with straw and placed them outside their house to be filled with gifts by the Norse god Odin.
See, so now children used to put gifts outside their house. I think the Norse god Odin was going to give them gifts. And now Santa Claus is the man that gives you gifts. So they use Santa Claus as Odin. So when you dress up as Santa Claus, and really, you're dressing up as Odin, and you don't know it. Like you're trying to link it to Saint Nicholas when it's not, man. It's linked to Odin. Really, you're dressing up as a false god, and you'll see that Odin and Santa Claus have a lot in common. Go ahead.
Got on concert. Legends say that a bearded Odin would ride on his eight-legged horse,
See,
Sleipnir, and
listen.
deliver gifts.
It says a bearded Odin and Santa Claus comes with that big beard, man. A bearded Santa Claus rides around with reindeers, doing the same thing that Odin does. The thing is, Odin done this before Santa Claus. Go ahead.
Right.
And deliver gifts to good children.
See? And deliver gifts to good children. That's what Odin used to do. And now, Santa Claus does the same thing. Delivers gifts to so-called good children. So much that what? When your kids receive gifts, you say, look what Santa got you. Really, you're not giving the credit to just Santa. This credit goes to Odin, man. Really, you're worshiping Santa Claus like he's a god. Because who used to give gifts according to Norse mythology? Odin. And of course, Christianity and Christmas copied Yule. Now, instead of you saying Odin brought you these gifts, you're saying Santa brought these gifts. So Santa and Odin is near enough one in the same, man. When you think, yep, Santa Claus, I'm just saying Santa Claus brought this, you're giving reverence to Odin. You think you're serving the God of the Bible. You're not serving the God of the Bible, man. You're serving the God of Norse mythology. That's who you're serving. Go ahead.
After the Christian takeover, the title and character changed to Santa Claus.
Oh, so now it's letting you know, after the Christian takeover, the title and character changed to Santa Claus. So now, before Christianity, who used to ride through the sky? Odin. Who used to deliver presents? Odin. So everything who used to have the big beard and deliver presents to good kids? Odin. So now everything you think you're doing with Santa Claus, and yeah, it's for the kids. And don't tell the kids Santa's not real. You have them worshipping a false god, man. Because Santa is really Odin under a different name. That's all it is. Why do you think they kept everything that Odin did? They kept everything that Odin did, and they tried to use a black man's kindness and say, yeah, Santa Claus is based off Saint Nicholas, but then attached it to everything that Odin does. Same holiday, same way it gets around. Everything's near enough the same, man. Go ahead.
Salakia, sorry for me.
Go ahead.
To show that the oppressor is just, full of lies, every year they have a Christmas speech by the Queen, and all these programs on Christmas. A few times they may show some of the origin, but I do think that they should show evidence like what we just reading here, that Santa Claus was really Odin before, and all these evidence, and they should show them every year around Christmas time, like make it a point of view to show the origin of all these types of celebration, because they just act as if that history is not there, and they might just put a small little snippet time to time, but not really as a main focal to people. You understand what I'm saying, sir?
Listen, I understand exactly what you're saying. But one thing with the oppressor, he's the father of lies. So he ain't never showing this. Like, on this earth, we're the only people that's going to show this. And the crazy thing is, a lot of people, you'll say, yo, Christmas ain't in the Bible. And you're expecting them to be like, really? They know it and they're still going to celebrate it. Like, sometimes, I realize sometimes you be breaking down things to someone, like, yo, Christmas ain't in the Bible and it's pagan. And yo, when they show you this, is going to blow your mind. And they go tell you, yeah, I've seen that already and I'm celebrating Christmas. You think Jeremiah 10's new? Like, yo, look at this right here. We think we're going to show our family and it's going to blow their mind. And they're going to be like, yeah, I read that like 50 years ago and I've celebrated Christmas 50 years. Still, there's some people that just don't want to serve God. So now, like say for instance, some people got family members where they argue with them every year. And I listen, used to be a lunatic every year, would argue with his family about Christmas. and his family would say, would post their Christmas pictures, and he would post a ton of memes and a ton of scriptures. And I'm saying, yo, you're arguing with the same people from last year. Find somebody new to argue with.
That's right.
Like finding somebody new to argue with might mean you could actually change them from celebrating Christmas. But to argue with the same people from 10 years ago that have heard what you said 10 years ago, sometimes you have to don't give your pearls to swine. Just be like, all right, they know better, so some them now. You trying to keep casting your pearls to swine, there's no point. This is what to do. You just got to attend. If they want to celebrate Christmas, fine. You just got to attend. You don't need to fall out with them and hate them. Just on that day, you won't see them. On that day, you'll just, do some work and do what you need catching up on. Clean the house, see whatever else you can't do. On that day, like usually you're always busy at work, but you have to stay, clean the house, do whatever you would usually do on the day off. Clean the house, watch TV, do whatever. But don't be going to your families talking about, oh yeah, because I ain't seen my grandma for time and this is the last time I'm gonna see her. Listen, man, if you go there, this might be the last time you're gonna see her because she might outlive you. Because you know better. You're thinking grandma's gonna die? Nah, you might die before her.
That's right.
Because you went around there to go celebrate Christmas. You're thinking, oh, I need to go there because this is gonna be my grandma's last Christmas. You disobeying God and knowing better. This might be your last Christmas, man. Your grandma might be walking. You're coughing down the aisle, man. You thinking grandma's gonna die before you, and this is the last Christmas. Look, man, you can see your grandma every other day of the year, man. Every other day of the year, you can see your grandma. That's what you go ahead.
Another one, concern. Gift giving. The practice of giving gifts has been enjoyed by people for centuries, and it continues to be one of the most popular aspects of Christmas and Yule.
And now, when it comes to Christmas, the most popular aspect is the gift giving. Listen, man, I don't understand how a grown man wraps a present for another grown man and gets excited when he opens it on Christmas Day. That shit is gay. How's a grown man get excited about unwrapping a present on Christmas Day? Listen, man, if a nigga buys me anything, don't wrap nothing. Listen. If a nigga buys me obviously we don't celebrate Christmas. I'm on about in general. Like say for instance, if you only give me something, you ain't gotta wrap it, man. You can just give me. But how's a grown man put on pajamas and go downstairs at 6 a.m, Merry Christmas, and everybody's opening their presents, and you can do that any day of the year, man. Listen, man, I was speaking to a brother today, and me and him was getting on like a house on fire, man. And he's like, yeah, man, yo, I don't do Christmas either, man. One day it's a white man thing. I'm like, yeah, man. I felt powerful. Like, yeah, man. I got one nigga with me now. Like, yo, everyone else is saying, nah, want to brought their kids for Christmas. He said, yo, what that, man? It's a white man thing. I'm saying, all right, then this is my nigga right here. This nigga's gonna say, yo, we celebrate Kwanzaa. I said, oh, man, yeah, man, I stepped away from him into the middle. Now I had enemies on both sides now. At first I thought me and this brother was gonna fight everybody. And then he goes, yo, we celebrate Kwanzaa. I had to step away from him into the middle. Now I'm fighting everybody now. I'm like, yo, get Kwanzaa. I was like, yo, man, don't care about no Kwanzaa. He's looking at me like, yo, don't you know your roots? Get me, I'm in the middle. These are celebrating the white man's holiday. In his mind, he's celebrating the black man's holiday. And I'm in the middle shooting down both of them. And it shows how divided black people are, man. One man's pro Kwanzaa, one man's pro Christmas, one man's saying they're both pagan. So everyone's looking at everyone like, yo, you just don't want to spend no money. A man's like, yo, you don't want to spend no money on Christmas. Then the other man's like, yeah, you don't want to spend no money on Kwanzaa. Then it turns into two, all of them against me now.
Sorry.
Say, yo, man, it's celebrating that nonsense. And it shows how lost we are as a people that even just the conversation in the gym, we all don't know what we celebrate. I was speaking to a brother yesterday. He was telling me about Trinity and there's three gods, and a liquid and a solid. And because you know water takes in different forms, liquid and solid. I'm saying, look, man, just be realistic, man. I'm saying be realistic. He's saying that God and Jesus is one person, but then they're three different entities. I'm asking, all right, then. The Bible says God has life in himself, like how he's given the Son life in himself. I'm saying is that two different lives. He's saying the one person. I'm saying it can't be one person. I'm saying, all right, let me ask you. I'm saying, all right, let me ask you a better scenario. If there's a two-seater car, can all three of them get in there or no? If all three of them can get in this, listen, I'm saying if this is a two-seater car, can both of them get in there? That means it's two separate people then. I'm asking him, he's trying to say because with us, we're more than one person. We have spirit and this and that. And then funnily enough, today in the gym, everyone knows I'm sarcastic as shit. Listen, today in the gym, he asked me for a spot. I said, yo, why don't you ask over two niggas? I said, yo, so what are you asking me for? I said, yo, you three niggas, man. Go ask the other niggas, that's you, man. And everyone's laughing at him. I said, yo, you're three people. Why are you asking me? Why don't you ask the other two niggas that live inside you for the spot? And he's like, oh, you childish, man. You childish, man. And I'm saying, shit, if you free people, don't ask me. Pay free memberships, man. Why you pay for free memberships? I'm saying, I remember my grandma doing a free man job as one person and getting one wage. Don't give me this with free people. And I said, look, man, and I can't have this is why I can't really speak with Christians like that. I feel like they give me a headache and they make no sense.
That's right.
They give me a headache and they make no sense. So lucky, go ahead, Benjamin.
Canada and cancer. For many, giving a gift is a very Salakia. For many, giving a gift is a way to express love and gratitude and is often seen as.
They'll tell you giving the gift is a way to express love and gratitude. So now, to try and spin it on us, what, you that don't celebrate Christmas? You that ain't got no love in, this is what they say to us, we ain't got no love in our heart. Listen, just the other day, Saturday, in Leicester, a woman said to us, the way you like dress is not, the gospel talks about love. You like don't dress in a way of love. And I was like, what does that mean? Because I seen Al Capone's Valentine's Day Massacre and he was dressed in a suit. I seen him line people up against the wall and massacre them dressed in a suit. I seen the mafia betray their own people and kill each other in a suit. So what is love? I've seen the Catholic priest wear that gown and molest children, man.
That's right.
I've seen you pastor in the church wear his gay clothing and molest children.
That's right.
So that's not love. So I don't now people that dress like us in here ain't doing none of those things, man. And this is the thing. These Christians is what? Wolves dressed in sheep's clothing, man.
Right.
Whereas now we in the wolves' clothing, but we're sheep, man. But people look at us like, oh, you are gonna kill everything and harm everything in this, and we're innocent sheep, man. Whereas they're the wolves. Your pastor is dressed like a sheep and raping everybody, man. And when he finishes raping everybody, he buttons up them suit trousers. He zips up and unbuttons up them suit trousers and buttons up that top button, and then goes back to his sermon. And you think he's a good guy because of how he dresses. And then you look at us, a rough-looking man, and you think we're gonna kill everything in sight, man. You think, shit, did these niggas come in peace or do they want war? That's how you look at us, not realizing that we sheep, man. So lucky, go ahead.
Canada and cancer. Gift giving is so important to Christmas and Yule that it has become one of the defining features of these holidays.
And now, this right here is one of the greatest things for Christmas for them, the gift giving. Because now they will lie to you and tell you it's Jesus' birthday. It's Jesus' birthday. When Jesus didn't celebrate no birthday in the Bible,
That's right.
What Christ did celebrate was the Passover. He didn't celebrate no birthday. All of that is Jesus' birthday is just a way for you to celebrate nonsense. Because how are you celebrating another nigga's birthday by getting gifts? Why does your son get an iPhone on Jesus' birthday? Your son gets the iPhone, bear in mind, not Jesus. Your son gets the iPhone. which shows people are just following what they've been taught. And now do I blame black people? Most of them don't know any better. Most of them have just been raised Christian, and this is what they've been taught. Now, when you know better, you do better. So if you do know better and you're still celebrating it now, you got no cloak for that now.
That's right.
Now you got no cloak for that sin because you know better. Now you see when you have cloak, when no one spoke to you about it. But every year we're talking about Christmas. It's pagan. Listen, today, man, I was driving past one stop. I couldn't even get past one stop today, man, because everybody's going in to buy Christmas presents. Everybody's going in to buy their Christmas presents. And I'm like, yo, just calm down, man. It's not that serious. It's lucky, go ahead.
That's it on that, sir.
That's lucky. Go ahead.
The Yule log. Since ancient times, the Yule log has been a symbol of light and protection. In Scandinavia, the Yule log was traditionally used to ward off evil spirits
Now,
and home
they
safe.
used to, the Yule log, they used to use it to ward off evil spirits, because a lot of these like was very heavily into evil spirits and whatnot. So like, please tell me you seen that video of that sister beefing with Miss R Fabulous. And she claimed she put Obia on there. She took Miss R Fabulous's picture to the graveyard. She put that over it and was doing some obvious spell and all that nonsense. I'm gonna try to find it. The shit is crazy. People are thinking, yeah, Miss R Fabulous is gonna. People that believe it think, yeah, she put Obia on her. Honestly, that shit don't mean nothing, man.
That's right.
That shit don't mean nothing. The reason you think it means something is because we've been lied to. All of that comes from that African spirituality nonsense. Africans have always been doing this. In Egypt, they was doing all of this nonsense, man. They was doing all of this nonsense, thinking they had special powers until they met a man that serves God by the name of Moses.
That's
man.
right.
Like what you'll find out is with every horror movie. Have you noticed every horror movie, they give the demons more power than the damn religious man. Like the religious man can't cast out the demons, whereas it don't work that way, man. In the Bible, there was a righteous man called Moses that outlasted all the Egyptian technology and all
That's
the nonsense that they believe, man. He outlasted all of them. Now, in these horror movies, they make out like the demon is the most powerfulest thing, and God ain't got no say. And yeah, that's just movies. Understand that first. That's just movies. But it's like, go ahead.
Ward off evil spirits and keep home safe during the long, dark winter. The log was often decorated with images of animals or plants and was believed to offer protection from harm. The Yule log is still used to symbolize light and protection during winter.
So now the Yule log is still used to symbolize light. It's even called the Yule log because it comes from Yule. Go ahead.
What's Yule, sorry?
Yule. Nah, Yule is like some pagan, their holiday. So their holiday, they call it Yule. I can't remember why they call it that. I think it's a translation for some. I can't remember what it's translation for. But the name ended up being Yule in English. Go ahead.
Many people burn a Yule log in their fireplace on Christmas Eve, and some decorate it with images of Santa Claus
So
or
now,
other holiday
if we're talking about Yule and Yule's pagan, why do Christians decorate a Yule log with Santa Claus? Because they celebrate the same thing now. Go ahead.
Whether you burn a Yule log in your home or simply use it as a decoration, this age-old symbol will surely bring a touch of light and protection to your winter celebrations.
So now they say this will bring a touch of light and protection to your winter celebrations. So I don't know if you looked at some people's houses, but in the winter, they'll have these Yule logs and it'll be decorated and they'll have the greenery and all of that nonsense. Yes, lucky go ahead.
Canada on cancer. The Yule goat. In Scandinavia, the Yule goat symbolizes Thor, and it was traditionally sacrificed before Yule. The Yule goat was associated with
Would sacrifice the Yule goat, and it symbolizes Thor. So if you know Thor is one of them Greek gods and all this nonsense that people believe in. Thor's the god of what's Thor the god of now? Four's the god of war.
Thursday?
But the Thursday, yeah.
Thursday, apparently.
Four, yeah. Four's. I believe four is also. Who was the god of war? Was it four?
Let me check.
One of them's the god of war. It might be four. That's the god of.
Thor
So like,
and
he's talking in he's a Norse god.
Say that again.
Thor is a Norse god. I'm not sure. In
Yeah. He's
like-
the god of. Well, he's the god of something though. I can't remember
Thunder
what.
and Lightning.
Yeah. Thor's the god of thunder and lightning. That's what it is. So now, when you see thunder and lightning, Thor's angry according to them. So whenever they see that, Thor's angry, and it's lucky word.
The Yule goat was associated with fertility and renewal and was thought to bring good luck.
And now they would sacrifice this Yule goat because they believed that it brought fertility. They made out that this is the god of fertility, which makes a woman have babies and so forth. And all of this nonsense, man. Listen, man. I ain't sacrificed no Yule goat, and I got kids, man. So I need to sacrifice. Listen, man. I need to sacrifice no Yule goat to have kids, man. That's what I'm saying. What I sacrifice is my wages because this stuff child support. Because I sacrifice, we sacrifice wages because of this damn child support. Whereas they're sacrificing Yule goats and all of that nonsense. You don't need to sacrifice a Yule goat to get a woman pregnant. Now, if you got a low sperm count, you go to the doctor and they'll advise you on what you can and can't do. Apparently, they tell you certain foods that you can eat. They'll tell you that there's certain foods you can eat and whatnot. But for the most part, black men don't really have that problem. These Edomites can't get nobody pregnant for the life of them, man. Listen, when people tell me about slavery and how do you know you got white in you? Because the white man can't get anything pregnant, man. That's all I know. These devils can't get anything. Listen, these devils can't get anything pregnant, man. I'm telling you, all the stuff that they do, they can't get anything pregnant. Whereas us as a black man, Benjamin, we breathe on a woman, she's pregnant, man.
That's
I'm
right.
telling you, we breathe on a woman, she's pregnant, man. So much that we go in on Morrissey, you know, it ain't mine, man. So much that we go in on Morrissey, it ain't mine.
That's right.
We breathe on a woman, she's pregnant. That person, he ain't getting nothing pregnant. And this is why everybody's like, in a few years, England ain't going to have white people. Why? Because their birth rate is low. So because theirs is low, they want everybody else's to be low. So they would show you all these programs like, oh, don't have kids until you get rich. They'll manipulate you that way. Because really, in their mind, if they could have loads of kids, they would do it. But because they can't, now they have to convince you who can have loads of kids to not have loads of kids. So they're like, oh, yeah, don't have kids if you can't afford them. And I'm sure England had a scheme where you was only getting universal credit for the first two kids. Kids after that, you weren't getting it. Was the first two or three?
Yeah, two. Oh, I think that's
Two.
Yeah.
So yeah. IRL goes to like I say, if I may question, since then was black people in Russia back then, did they believe in them too? Yes, a lot of them believed in all of this pagan nonsense. So when black people was ruling Europe, they also believed in this nonsense. Why? Because they came up believing a lot of what. Put it this way, you see how black people now believe what white people believe. A lot of them was believing what white people believed, and also a lot of them. All right, then for the most part, when they say four, a lot of them weren't believing four, but what they was believing in is the Roman version of Christianity. Because remember, there was all pagans. So once Constantine turned it into Christianity, they was believing that form of Christianity, which was still pagan as could be. So yeah, black people was believing it also. Same way we believe it today. It's lucky. Go ahead.
Hello.
Go ahead.
So your version today that don't believe in Christmas but believes in contact. Exact same thing.
Same thing.
That's a man that don't believe in Thor but believes in Yule.
Yeah.
Don't believe in Yule but believes in big solstice. Same kind of
Yeah,
thing.
yeah, yeah.
Okay.
So either way, you believe in Christmas some way, somehow. Some way, somehow you believe in it. Whether you call it a different name or not, they was all believing in it by different things. One man will call the next man a pagan, but really they're all the same. So today, like when the brother was talking about Kwanzaa, he was calling them pagans, not realizing him following Kwanzaa, same thing. He almost had me when he's like, yo, it's a white man thing. I was like, this is the aggression that I need. Yo, we celebrate Kwanzaa. I was like, oh man. Yeah. I was like, oh man, he ruined it. Listen, I would pay any amount of money for him to not say that part. If he had stopped before saying that part. Listen, the Bible says even a fool's wise when he keeps his mouth shut, man. If he wouldn't have said that, and I'd have been coming class talking about how I met a wise man today. He opened his mouth and he showed me he's not wise, but us. Lucky, go ahead.
Another one, concern. The Yule goat was originally a straw goat used as decoration during winter solstice celebrations. Over time, the Yule goat became associated with Santa Claus and a popular Christmas decoration in many parts of the world as a symbol of magic and light.
So now the Yule goat became symbolic with Santa Claus. Hold on. Bear with me. Let me see if I can put this on. Hold on. And I don't know if anyone's seen those pictures where they have a goat in the Christmas hat. You seen it?
Nah.
Yeah, seen it. It's a, all right, let me. All right, so if you go look at certain Christmas cards, this is what you will see. You'll see this right here, Santa Claus with the goat right here. So now they have goats in the Christmas cards, which is part of the U goat. So yeah, we'll let you know the U goat. So they have all of those. See, here's another one, U goat in Sweden, Swedish U goat. Let me see if there's any more. See, here's the straw goat that they had in Yule, and it became symbolic with Santa Claus. Lucky, go ahead, Benjamin.
So, like I said, I always see the goat around, and thought that it was had to do with the with the your star sign. So, like,
The star signs.
yeah, because around this time is Capricorn, I think. It's the goat. So now it's interesting to know that this is something else. I always wondered why they have the goat around this Christmas symbol.
That's what I'm saying, man. This is why Benjamin. It's good to be in them history classes, man. Because now you know why they got the U boat, man. That's what I'm saying. I'd advise everyone getting these classes, man, because you learn things that you would have thought, oh, I didn't know that. So class is an excellent place, man. I'm telling you.
That's what Christmas like in Jamaica.
Yeah, there's
Christmas hot. I see Christmas cold there. So all night it feels Christmas in a hot country to be.
Benjamin, Captain Crawford said, what's Christmas like in Jamaica? Because he goes over here, he sees it cold. So what's it like over there?
Listen, Salakia, sir, if I may, they're so much into the spirit that they have a thing called the Christmas breeze, and they get that's their little bit of cold. Or chill.
That's crazy. Are they big on Christmas over there, like decorations and stuff?
Very big, sir. Very big.
Damn, I can't pick. Listen, you see what it is? To me, I consider Yardmen the hardest nigger on the planet. So to see the whole Christmas tree thing up, it's kind of crazy.
So, like I said, for me, they're the hardest thing on the planet, and they would be the hardest thing when it comes to Christmas because
Why?
whatever it takes to get that Christmas gift or that Christmas bag, they're gonna do it, So, like I said.
Listen, I can imagine like certain places. Apparently, robberies increase in every city when it's coming up to Christmas. So apparently, robberies increase because people are robbing to get their mother or their kids the gift that they want and so forth. Listen, I'm telling you, you know who must make a ton of money during Christmas? Nintendo, man. Listen, Nintendo must make a killing during Christmas. PlayStation. Because every kid wants that Xbox. Listen, I seen a kid last year. He got a Christmas present, Benjamin, and he was crying. I said, nigga, just play the game, man. I said, why don't this nigga just play the game instead of crying? Like, listen, even when I was young and I got gifts, you think I'd cry. That shit, why would I cry for? That right there comes from just living with just your mom. Because I can't see a man exhibiting that kind of behavior, crying because they received an Xbox or a gift. That shit is crazy to me. Slucky, go ahead.
Hello, cancer. Straw goat was used as a decoration during winter solstice celebrations. Over time, the Yule goat became associated with Santa Claus and a popular Christmas decoration in many parts of the world as
Now,
symbol of magic and light.
it became a popular decoration and celebration as part of Christmas, and that's why you see Santa with the goat. Because why? It's adopted from the Yule goat when it was straw. Slucky, go ahead.
The Yule goat is often depicted as a white goat with antlers, which represents the spirit of the winter season.
So now, if I pull up a Yule goat is depicted as white with the antlers, and that's what you'll see. That's the one that they have today. If you can find it. Hold on. Actually, I don't want to put it, but go ahead.
Which represents the spirit of winter season. It is also associated with
And
trickery.
now, a lot of those Yule goats, they put the Christmas hat on them. So if you look at a goat Christmas card, you will see a goat with a Christmas hat on there. Go ahead.
It is also associated with trickery and mischief. If you are not careful, the youth goal will play tricks on you.
And the Norse is heavily into this trickery and this mysterious stuff, and the Yule goat playing tricks and all this nonsense. That's heavily into that garbage. Lucky, go ahead.
The Yule mistletoe. Mistletoe has been used as a holiday decoration for centuries. The Druids believed that mistletoe possessed magical powers and used it in their ceremonies. The mistletoe's white berries were thought to represent the oak king, while the green leaves represented the mother goddess. The mistletoe was also seen as a symbol of fertility and often used
And the
in love
mistletoe
spells.
is seen as a symbol of fertility. Listen, man, a magnum does more than the mistletoe, man.
That's
I'm
right.
trying to tell you. Magnum does more than the mistletoe. Listen, there's one or two of the magnums. Listen, man, that tonic wine. Listen, man, that tonic wine. What's the next ones? Name some of them drinks for me, Benjamin.
Baba Roots, Salakia, sir.
That's the one. All right, then Baba Roots does more than the mistletoe.
Irish boss.
Irish moss does more than the mistletoe. Listen, you want some of those? You get in touch with Benjamin. Hey, listen. You get in touch with Benjamin. You want some Baba Roots? I know things. There's more than the mistletoe, man. The mistletoe ain't doing nothing for you. You get in touch with these brothers, Baba Roots. Lucky, go ahead.
Salakia, sir, if I may, this true story. My first son, when I went to Jamaica and I saw my dad and my dad opened the Baba Roots and it burst open. Yeah. 3 months later I came back and yeah.
Shit, give him a hand, man. Listen, I'm telling you. But you see Benjamin, you fertility issue, you find this brother, put you in the right direction for the Baba Roots, the mandrakes.
Come on.
Get me the Baba Roots, the mandrakes, what's the strong back?
Fever grass.
The fever grass. Listen, there's a ton of them, man. There's a ton of them. There's Irish mash. There's a ton of them, man. You get some of those down, you man. You don't need no mistletoe. All of that nonsense. Listen, man, we black people, man, we don't need that nonsense. Mistletoe. We black people, man. When have we ever need? When does a black man ever needed a mistletoe?
That's right.
This is what I'm saying, man. Listen, you give a black man a Guinness, you're getting pregnant tonight, man. You give that man a Guinness. Make sure you take the cap off that Guinness. You're having that baby, man. I'm telling you. With no mistletoe, we don't need to be mysterious about everything. This shit makes no sense. That mistletoe increases fertility, so it would hold up the mistletoe, and that's idol worship as well. They would create some false thing, thinking that's going to get them pregnant, and it doesn't. The mistletoe don't work. Like I said, white people are declining right now. They're not having much children, and it makes sense why in the kingdom they're going to get worked out because they don't even have kids at a large rate. I'm telling you. So go ahead.
I don't know, come, sir. In addition, mistletoe was popular among Nordic pagans to protect them from evil spirits and was often used to broker peace deals. Today, mistletoe is still a popular holiday decoration. While its magical properties are debatable, its symbolic meaning remains
Now,
clear.
now people realize its magical properties are debatable. Just understand this. Back then, you couldn't get access to certain things. So now you would just believe what you told. You was just told, get the mistletoe, help you be fertile. So you would go under the mistletoe and realize that, yo, you getting pregnant was a natural thing. But you would think it was because of the mistletoe. So you would tell someone, yo, I was trying to get pregnant and I couldn't get pregnant until this mistletoe. Someone else will hear your story and they'll believe it. Someone else will hear your story and they'll believe it. So a lot of it is all nonsense, man. A lot of it is all nonsense what they believe. Listen, man, a woman's gonna get pregnant if she's meant to get pregnant, man. A man's gonna get a woman pregnant if he's meant to get her pregnant. It's none of this mistletoe nonsense. Lucky. Go ahead, Benjamin.
Canada one concert. That's it on that slide, Lucky, sir.
Oh, Lucky, that was finished. Let me go to the next one.
What did I have a story about Bobby? Come back up.
Oh, Lucky, what was
The Captain Crab wants to hear about your Barbary story.
oh, Lucky, Benjamin, Captain Crawford wants to hear about your Baba Root story.
Oh, so Lucky, sir. No, I was saying that I went to Jamaica and my dad at the time, you know, he had a little shop. So when I got there, he said he asked me if I wanted a Baba Roots, right? So I said I said yeah, go ahead. So he gave it to me and he was there watching me to see how I would open it. So I think I opened it too quick, you know, because apparently in Jamaica you have to kind of like just slightly open the cork
Uh,
to release the gas out. So I opened it too quick and most of the juice, most of it just spilled out on me and he laughed, you know. And nevertheless, I had the rest of it. But when I came back to England as well, you know, me and my partner at the time we was trying. So when I came back, I'm sure it was the Baba Roots that, you know,
I'll take that.
my first son. Salaki, sir.
I'm saying, Christ, listen, you want Baba Roots, you get in touch with Benjamin, man.
Just
Listen, he said his father had a Baba Root shop. That's no joke, you know. This ain't a man that's got one bottle. Baba Root shop. So it said that, meaning the shop specializes in Baba Roots.
That's
Yeah,
right.
but this ain't no supermarket. This is a Baba Root shop. Don't think you're coming into the shop to buy paper and chocolate bars. You're getting Baba Roots. Listen, you see how you can go to a shop and get a Snickers. In this shop, you're getting a Baba Roots chocolate, a Baba Roots juice, a Baba Roots everything, man. Everything is sponsored by Baba Roots in the shop. Listen, you get in touch with Banyamia, man. You want that?
Yes, sir.
Hit the next slide. I don't think this. Obviously, this is just about color psychology, where they use these colors to, you know, get your attention. So this is why the Coca-Cola adverts are red, because obviously certain, like with their press, he always thinking he chose those colors because he likes those colors. No, while it is only we choose colors because we like them. With them, they choose colors based off of psychology. So they know, like this way McDonald's is that color. They know, obviously. McDonald's is going to get here, but I'm going to skip all this. Bear with me. Yes, Lucky, go ahead.
Many historical sources show that Christmas was not observed by Christians from Christ's time to about AD 300.
So now it says that historical sources show that Christmas was not observed by Christians from Christ's time to about AD 300. So early Christians didn't celebrate Christmas. So now when you read books where it's telling you that the church fathers celebrated Christmas, then you know those books are fake.
That's right.
Because history says Christians in Christ's time didn't celebrate Christmas till years later, till the AD 300. So if you're reading a book about a man that walked the earth in Christ's time and it says he celebrated Christmas, then you should know that's a lie. Go ahead.
Saturnalia, December 17 to 24, and Bromelia, December 25th, continued as pagan celebrations by the Romans well into the 4th century. The Catholic Encyclopedia, 1911 edition, in the article Natal Day, records that the early Catholic Church Father Origen acknowledged in the scripture no one is recorded to have kept a feast or held a banquet on his birthday.
Okay, so now in the encyclopedia, they understood that nobody celebrated Christmas. They understood it. Word.
So, like I said, or held a great banquet on his birthday. It is only sinners like Pharaoh and Herod who make great rejoicings over the day in which they were born into this world.
Exactly. Only Pharaoh and Herod. Pharaoh celebrated his birthday. What did Herod do? Wanted John the Baptist's head on his birthday. No, that's the woman that wanted his head on her birthday, right? I think it was her birthday, or he owed her something. He wanted to make something up to her. So yeah, he wanted to make something up to her, and started celebrating birthdays left, right, center. Now us as Israelites, we ain't never done that nonsense. That's lucky. Go ahead.
According to hypothesis accepted by most scholars today, the birth of Christ was assigned the date of the winter solstice, December 25th in the Julian calendar, January 6th in the Egyptian, because on this day the sun began its return to northern skies. The pagan devotees of Mithra celebrated the dies natalis solis invicti, birthday of the invincible sun, on December 25th. Aurelian had proclaimed the sun god principal patron of the empire and dedicated a temple to him in the Campus Martius. Christmas originated at a time when the cult of the sun was particularly strong in Rome, at Salakia at Rome. Only in the 5th century did the Roman Catholic Church order that the birth of Christ be observed on December 25th.
See, so only in the 5th century, for the year 400 and something, that's when they decided Christ is going to be born on December 25th. Why? Because they were pagans and they wanted to tie it in with Saturnalia, wanted to tie it in with Yule. So that's when they chose those days. That's what you go ahead.
The day of the old Roman feast of the birth of Sol, the
See,
sun god,
they wanted it around the same time of the day of the old Roman feast. Go ahead.
they renamed this day Christmas.
They what?
They renamed this day Christmas.
So now they took a pagan day from another set of people,
Mm.
and now they've renamed this day Christmas. You're getting ready to celebrate tomorrow. So lucky. Go ahead.
In AD 596, Pope Gregory the First dispatched the monk Augustine to England as a missionary. The Pope had decreed whatever pagan practices were not of themselves evil should be blended with Christianity.
Oh, so now this is what the Pope did, man. Pope Gregory the First in 596 said, "Whatever pagan holidays are not evil shall be blended with Christianity."
Yeah.
So now, why do you think you have All Saints Day now? Why do you think you have Christmas? Why do you think you have Easter? Why do you think you have Valentine's Day? Why do you think you have New Year's? Because all these days, they considered them not evil and they blended them with Christianity. All you pagan holidays, Pope Gregory the First blended them with Christianity. So good.
Where's he from? Sorry.
Pope Gregory the First.
Italy.
Pope Gregory the First is from, I believe it's from, I think it's right. It might come. So look that up for me, Banyamin, where Pope Gregory the First is from. There's so much Pope Gregory. I want to say Pope Gregory the First. I want to say he lived in Turkey, if I'm not wrong. I want to say he lived there. I want to say he lived around there somewhere. I can't remember. I'm sure there's one of them which banned. See, a Pope Gregory, I think Pope Gregory the Fifth is the one that banned. I can't remember banned Queen Elizabeth or one of them. There's so much of them that I can't remember where all of them are from.
And these are our authorities in the Bible.
Yeah, say that again.
The authorities in the Bible.
Yeah. So these are meant to be like the scholars and your religious men, and what they're doing is believing in all this paganism and saying, yeah, just merge it with Christianity. And these are the people that people look up to. That's lucky. Go ahead.
Still, yes, sir. Pope Gregory the First, according to AI, was from Rome.
Yeah, it makes sense.
Born to a wealthy, influential Roman family around 540 AD.
Yeah, that's about right. So now Rome is the seat of the Roman Empire, man. And these popes and the Roman emperors, they kind of push the agenda of what they're going to teach and whatnot. And he said, blend all of this. And you know how Constantine and them didn't change the Bible like people like to claim? Because if they did, they would have put the word Christmas in there, man. If they changed the Bible, imagine this. If they changed the Bible, why wouldn't you put the pagan holidays in there, man? Why wouldn't you put, celebrate Jesus Christ's birthday? Why is that not in there? If that's what they said, all you have to do is, every time people say Constantine and then wrote the Bible, get a book of Constantine's life, read about all the pagan things that he was into, and you'll see that none of them is in the Bible. So if he wrote it, wouldn't he write that in the Bible? All right, which lets you know they didn't write no Bible, man. So okay, go ahead.
According to the 11th edition of the Encyclopedia Britannica, Christmas. In Britain, the 25th of December was a festival long before the conversion to Christianity. For Bede relates that the ancient peoples of the Angli began the year on the 25th of December and Christmas Eve. They called in their tongue Modranchit. Yeah. That is the mother night, by reason we suspect of the ceremony which in that night long beguile they performed. When the Normans invaded England in 1066, they introduced other pagan ceremonies into the English celebration of Christmas.
So now, before the Anglo-Saxons had what? Their way of celebrating Christmas, Yule and all of those things. Now, when the Normans came, they had another way of celebrating. So how you celebrate Christmas in England? I think I'm echoing. Yeah. How you celebrate Christmas in England now is a combination of 50 different backgrounds and 50 different cultures. That's lucky.
During the Reformation, the undisguised pagan elements in Christmas had often provoked criticism from conservative Protestants. But the festival was not really affected by the beliefs until the Parisians or what's that other one? Puritans came to power in early 1600s. Christmas was attacked as the old heathens' feasting day to Saturn, their god.
So imagine in the early 1600s, people knew that Christmas was pagan and attached it to people feasting to Saturn. Go ahead.
Khan. Feasting day to Saturn, their god, and singing carols was forbidden.
And they singing carols was forbidden. Forbidden until a time. Go ahead.
In 1644, in protest against Christmas, the Church of England proclaimed December the 25th as a fast day, and Parliament banded celebrating the festival.
Oh, so Christmas was banned in England in 1900. They banned celebrating the festival.
The new rule. You there? Yeah. Oh, okay. The new rule was enforced by the English army, which spent much of its time pulling down the greenery that festive pagans had attached to their doors.
Now they would pull down the greenery because they were like that. Go ahead.
In Scotland, the prohibition was enforced with great rigor as well.
So in England and Scotland, they weren't really feeling it like that. Go ahead.
By the 19th century, however, its popularity increased. Queen Caroline erected a tree at the royal Christmas celebration in 1821, and 20 years later, Albert, Prince Consort of Queen Victoria, provided one for her children's party at Windsor.
Now that's when they started bringing back the Christmas trees. Go ahead.
In the
Next slide.
17th century, the English anti-Christmas attitude spread to her Puritan territories in America. In defiance of the Puritan attitude, the Catholic Church established special Christmas services in Boston.
So now Christmas really started to only become they started using the tree and everything else attached with it in like the 1600s. Before that, they didn't really have all of that. It was kind of, they knew it was pagan to some degree. Until late, no, not ever did everyone know it was pagan? No, but for the most part, we weren't allowed to have all of those things until Prince Albert started putting up all of these things. So what you'll find out is, you'll find out just by looking at it, you'll find out that when the black kings of Europe ruled, they weren't really into certain things. And you'll find out once white people started ruling England, the dynamics kind of shifted. Go ahead.
Established special Christmas services in Boston, Massachusetts in the 1690s, but many civil authorities strongly opposed them. By early 1700s, German and Dutch settlers had brought the pagan custom of gift bringing St. Nicholas and the Christmas tree with them.
See, so now, before that, there wasn't really no gift giving until about the early 1700s. So the whole giving a gift for Jesus' birthday came about now in the 1700s. Let's look, go ahead.
Christmas was primarily celebrated in their settlements. German mercenaries fighting on the British side of the War of Independence raised Christmas trees in their camps.
So now, the Germans, they have Christmas trees, and then once country sees things, others start to do it. So now England, like the idea now, England's got Christmas trees now. People putting up Christmas trees in their house in England, it's not really that old. It's things that they learned over time. Now was to celebrate this pagan holiday without it? Yeah, there was. But now, before that, they weren't really doing the gift giving. They learned that from Germany and so forth. And then they adopted St. Nicholas. You know, Santa Claus only came around recently with a poem. That's what brought Santa Claus around, the poem. So before that, there was no such thing as Santa Claus. So Christmas, each year they add something new. So in the next 5 years, there's going to be something new. Go ahead.
In 1823, Santa Claus acquired national fame in the United States as a result of a poem, according to Man, Myth, and Magic Encyclopedia.
So that's how Santa Claus got famous, because of a poem. So there was a poem, and a man made a poem about Santa Claus. That's how Santa Claus got famous. And now you give all credit to him, which shows how silly you are. Because now if somebody else gets famous, you're going to start worshipping them. Speak to most people, and when you speak to most people about how does Santa Claus link to Jesus Christ, they can't tell you. Just think, if it's Jesus' birthday, where do reindeers and Santa Claus and gift giving and all of these things come in? It's because a lot of pagan stuff seeped in over time from different cultures, and they just jumbled it all in. They've jumbled so much pagan things in that Christmas don't make sense no more. So much things have been jumbled in that Christmas don't even make sense no more. Now, if they kept it simple like it's Jesus' birthday, then the problem would people go, oh, okay, fair enough. But now you got Santa Claus, you got reindeers, you got goats, you got all of that nonsense in there. So I can go ahead.
St. Nicholas had become famous as a result of Clark Moore's poem, The Night Before Christmas, published in 1823.
So now Santa Claus became famous because of a poem in the 1800s, 1823. So roughly about 100 years ago. Go ahead.
By the 1890s, the English Father Christmas, originally a minor character in a Mummers play, had been absorbed into the personality of his American counterpart and became the jovial figure that he is today.
So they made Santa Claus, man. They made a representation of themselves, a white man. In their mind, a perfect white man, white beard, great man. And he was just, just a regular character, and they catapulted him into something big today. Listen, I'm sure Santa Claus probably gets more credit than Jesus. Nobody don't say Jesus got the presents. They say Santa Claus got the presents, man.
That's
They
right.
don't say Jesus got the presents. They say Santa Claus got those, man. So let's go ahead.
In 1836, Christmas first became an American legal holiday in the state of Alabama.
Hold on, in when?
In 1836, Christmas first became an American legal holiday in the state of Alabama.
Listen, Christmas ain't that old, man. How they celebrate it today, it's not that old. It only became legal. Now, obviously, the customs are old, but people celebrating it now, how they do now, is not old, if you get what I mean. But it's always existed. Go ahead.
Soon, one state after another legalized this pagan festival.
Go ahead.
Today, the US celebrates this 4,000-year-old festival as a national holiday.
So now, it says they celebrate this 4,000-year-old holiday as a national holiday. 4,000 years old. If Jesus Christ is only 2,000 years old, how are they celebrating something from 2,000 years before he was born?
That's right.
Which lets you know it's not his birthday. Go ahead.
With gift giving and riotous, unrestrained feasting and drinking in a manner similar to celebrations of the ancient world.
All right, you know what? We're up on the time, so lucky we'll finish. We'll do the rest of this next week. Next week we'll do the rest of this, and we'll probably go into New Year's as well. So we'll finish this off and clap it up. We're up on the time. So while again, so lucky, Benjamin, you can call it.
I don't know, cancer. Men of Israel, I'm Adiam. I'm Adiam Sabat. I'm Adiam. Barak. Yahaba Shimia Shai Barak.
Yahaba Shimia Shai Barak.
Ya Jamata. Class dismissed.
For the again, we'll be here tomorrow, 7 p.m. to 9, scripture breakdown. All right, Shalom, Israel.
Shalom, sir, most in Christ.
Shalom, Israel. It's that time again. The ISUPK, under commanding General Yahana, presents the Lord's 57th annual Passover. That's right, the Lord's 57th annual Passover, April 4th, 2026, in Houston, Texas. All Black, Hispanics, and Native Americans are commanded to observe the Lord's Passover. This will be the biggest Passover to date. You do not want to miss this. Fresh lamb, fresh wine, and bitter herbs as commanded by the Most High. Only $200 per person, ages 17 and up. The biggest event of the year. There is only one Passover, and it's under commanding General Yahana. See you there, Israel. Shalom.
Nobody else there to compare to. Train for war, men of war, and war like apparel. Prefer our leaders, can't get between us. Watch where you stepping.